a real big dude.
Buff Liege. Don't have really anything to go with it. What does this do? What does fabricate? I don't understand that. Triple discharge? There's not much white, but fuck it. I'm gonna find a way to play Flage. Red's kind of shitty, really. Good. Green looks like ass. I didn't want to have to play green. I have to get a bunch of blue in here too, it looks like. Just play Jeskai. I don't think the mana is too much blue, unfortunately, for my liking. For a Flage deck. Doubt I play this, maybe. Guess you could play this guy. I don't think I'm gonna play off-color fetches. Just I've got Flage, Brain Surge, but I mean this is enough. Open your Quaddle sucks. Why is that your favorite? Is this card good or not? Kayeth. It's great. Can't be. I almost want to cut this kite. Maybe this stupid fucking wagon is better in sealed. I don't like it much, though. I think this is just too good not to play Truths. Seeing you say that, Thunderwonk. I mean, Dylan, I feel like this is kind of control. I'm still going to play my Chargebugs. You don't want me to cut my Chargebugs, do you? I actually have some more artifacts than usual for in here. I don't like Jolted Awake. My creatures suck. I guess the Hope Ender's fine. I don't know if I'm playing this thing. E7. Cut this kite okay? Why would this be good with Kappa? I don't know. I don't think Kappa's. Maybe it is. This is 6 mana 4/4. Did I have to tap a creature to make a 5? Sword's black. I already have to put islands in my Flage deck. I don't really want to put a swamp in there too. I don't want a swamp though. Play Mardu. There's no more red or white cards, and there's a lot of blue cards here. So Mardu, not wild about this, but you could count that as 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 cards. And I'm gonna play like 7 blue cards. I'll appease you guys, because I've been losing, and this will slow down the losing. Blue is deep, and it it goes well with my cards. There's no more red cards or white cards that are even reasonable. So now let's look at this beautiful Mardu deck. Oh, 100 cards short. Does the blue look so bad now that you see this? Or does maybe it look a little bit better? I mean, what the fuck are you guys seeing in Mardu? I mean, like, none of these cards are good at all. There's 15 playable blue cards, and there's like 3 black pieces of shit. And you guys want the black pieces of shit. No, I'm not burying it alive. Blue has card draw, which is extremely good in sealed deck. And energy cards. And ways to fill the graveyard for Flage and find Flage. It does exactly what I want it to do. Picture fucking perfect for this. Hello, Mac. All right, Mac and Dylan are here. I'll tell my RCQ story. It's not much of a story. There was a couple things I found interesting, I guess. Oh, you can't listen? Fuck. Yeah, forget it. You are listening. It's not even a story. I don't even want to tell it. Well, actually, there's one thing I should tell. I'll tell them both, because one thing is actually good. I forgot the one thing. The one thing's actually good. So this is another rules question, and it's not rules like, hey, if you do the double block, blah, blah, blah. It's like how to judge or rule on things, right? So I didn't see exactly what happened, okay? I was sitting a couple tables away, but I was on my draw round. So a vampire player, and this is how I play, right? Like today I shocked a ledger shredder that wasn't going to kill it. And I'm just like, fuck, I don't try to like take it back and this and that, So this other guy, he plays like me, and it's they generally rule really tight at these things. But that benefits me not because I'm going to play really tight, but because I hold myself accountable and I don't try to weasel out of shit anyways. When I make a mistake, I own it. So I'm kind of paying half attention to this game, and this vampire player asks the judge on himself. He's like, "Okay, I put a counter on my saga, and I didn't put my token into play. Is it too late?" And the judge says that like putting a counter on the saga is a game action, so that technically it is too late. And I was like, you mean you gotta like do it in exactly like what if you just grabbed one and then the other? And then he basically said if you did something like that or gestured or mentioned it that you were fine. But like this guy didn't do it right away, I guess, and the guy didn't cause a stink about it at all. But to me, that just seems like that's a mistrigger. You can't put a counter on the saga before you put the token into play. And that's weird to me. He just played the saga. First counter, not second counter, first counter. First counter. There may have been, he said there was some other stuff going on, so whatever. They didn't seem to care. But the judge, the way he made it sound like that was your game action, was putting that so like you missed it. It just like, that did not seem right to me. Well, even if he did or didn't, it shouldn't be because he put the counter, right? It should be because he played it and then went ahead and did other shit. All right, well, to go along with this story, I'm playing in the top 4 now, okay? And I'm just getting obliterated. I have almost no chance to win this game. Okay, like I'm just getting crushed by in a Phoenix mirror in the top 4. And he's played two. He plays a spell, and like I disputed it or whatever, right? And then he plays another spell, triggers his Ledger Shredder, plays another spell, plays another spell, ends his turn at some point. He was profiting, like just like a million things he did, right? And then I go, okay, end of your turn, opt. He goes, okay. And then I draw my card. I think it was something like that. It might have been on my turn. No, it was like that. And then like I drew my card. He said okay. I drew my card, and then like I kind of went to untap, and he's like Shredder trigger. The judge was sitting right there watching, and was like, "Yeah, sure, you didn't miss." Which again, I wasn't gonna win that game. That trigger didn't really matter, but like, you can't put a fucking coin on your goddamn saga. How can you do that? Again, it really didn't matter. But it just seems weird, and I don't think they're out to get me either. It just seemed like to me that was like more of a miss than the other thing. To me, the other thing was, but whatever. All right, so look, I didn't play absolutely great. I made several mistakes in game. There was a game I played. My brain just wasn't working right. Like I played a game against Vamps, and for whatever reason, I got it in my mind that if I paid the 5 mana on Axe, that I wouldn't take 2 damage from something. From his 6/5. And I had like a negate in my hand, and I just put my shields down. And I went down to 2. Because I thought I was keeping myself at 4 for just some unknown reason that makes no sense to anyone. I'm like, oh, if I pay the 5, it won't hit me for 2, but that has nothing to do with it. So I made that mistake. I made several mistakes. Like again, that one could have cost me in a game I should have won. I made another mistake against the Amalia guy. I could have just killed him. I could have cast my 4th Phoenix from my hand. Instead, I held up like a Pierce and a Dispute. No, I'm not playing that. I'm trying to win, good bar. So this has happened, right? I haven't played great, okay? So I'm playing the Amalia guy in the top 8, right? And like I beat him game 1, and it's game 2. And I'm basically just kicking the shit out of this guy, right? Like his draw was pretty bad, like maybe really bad even. No. But like I'm demolishing the Amalia player. And so the Amalia player has a 1/1 white life gain guy, and then he's got out the 1/3, the wild growth worker. And they play Amalia. And then in response, I kill the wild growth walker. And he's like, okay, Amalia comes in, gain a life, trigger explore. And I go, wait, you don't explore. I killed that 1/3 guy. And he just like, I think I tilted the fucking shit out of him right there. He's like, you've got what? He's like, Amalia is the one that does the exploring. This is the whole combo. And I'm just like, oh. I'm like, I just try not to let them both be on the board at the same time. But I mean, here I am with my fucking. I've got my seat cushion and my flip flops and my hillbilly and beating this poor Amalia player, not knowing anything. I felt almost bad about that. I did bring my seat cushion. Goddamn right, I brought a seat cushion. Yeah, PTQ winner Kyle. No, I don't wear the hoodie. Here, let's find some photos. Maybe there's photos. The stiff competition. It was. I mean, I played against good players. They played well. If I can find. Oh wait, you can barely see me in this. This guy qualified. I thought he played well. Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way over yonder. I'm way over yonder. This is the whole group. Here I am in my top 4. This was the other Phoenix player. No. I was there. That's me. I traveled. It says I won it somewhere. Oh, Kyle Rose won. There he is. It's a nice store. There's a shit ton of like those game tables where they play like War, where they paint the figures and stuff, but they do play music in the game store, which I'm not a huge fan of. That's the only thing. But it's a very nice store. Oh, it's not right. I gotta build this deck still. Putting it off. This is 22. How many spell lands do I have? One? I don't think I'm gonna play this. Should I actually play this wagon? I'm not playing fucking Tamio Saga. Why do we want this Kappa? I'm gonna play at most one more card. And I'd like it to be a good one, not like a Tamio's Saga. I don't get the love for this Kappa either. I have like 4 artifacts. Guys like some odd cards. I should maybe just play this piece of shit. If I'm fabricating tokens all over the goddamn board, I've won anyways. I don't think Superconductor's very good, is the only reason why not. But I think in this deck, with this many instants, it ain't that bad. I think I like it. In general, I think the card's pretty bad. Definitely playing this with no black. I have Fleece, Titan of Fire's Fury, and I have Brains. I don't think I want to play either of these. This over an island or this over a mountain. And I'm unsure about this. I kind of think maybe no. Obviously playing Suppression. Well, I don't know what to cut for the Battle Wagon. And I've got a fair amount of card draw. I think this is better than the Battle Wagon. And put this as a land. Why do I have to cut a card? I don't know that I want to play it though. I'm playing 2 mountains. Why am I playing 2 mountains? Because Fleece, Titan of Fire's Fury costs 2 mountains to escape. And I've got lots of lands that fetch me. So in order for me to want to play this, I need to want to play another mountain. Which I might. Yeah, probably do. I might even want to play another mountain and that thing. I don't think that does anything to me needing to cut a card. Well, 3rd mountain's great if you've got enough islands and plains, but we don't know what we have, do we? Would you also play Blood-Soaked Insight with your 3 mountains, though, Thunderwonk? Or would you not? I need Thunderwonk to tell me if he would play it. Buddy, you got no fucking clue what a Flage does. Your ideas are the worst I've ever heard. If I can't. It's unbelievable. It's like the best possible enabler. And just a great card. Dying here. I just had to go over it like the other day. A Flage with glimpses. We just did this. We had this lesson. Battle Wagon fucking sucks. 8 blue seems like the bear. I'm not playing this fucking Insight. This is probably the best it gets, unfortunately. 8-8, fucking 8-8-6. 8-8-7, actually. 8-8-7. I mean, I could even play another red. I have less white than red almost. I do have less white than. I don't know what's going on. Now maybe I can play this. I like 8 blue, I think, with tunes. Maybe that's where I'm at. Maybe I don't need 8 blue. I think I need. The mana is more important than the last card, anyways. If we can cast our cards, we'll probably be fine, no matter if it's wagon or what it is. Plus, I'm trying to run some clock here. I'm losing too fast. This isn't anywhere near enough lands. I'm going to play with 16 lands and a spell land? Fuck that. Blue, 8, white. 8-8-8. Yeah, play some more cards. 16 land, 2 spell lands, 8-8-8. This is good. Ardu, yeah. Let's look at that again. Got 100 blue cards for a fucking 1-3. Alright, I'm gonna look back at this page again. No, 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 no. Alright, so there's this guy, and then there's this page. If I go blue and white, will it show me this super? It does. Well, this didn't rule out but so many cards. 2 cards from here. We could go Slith for 1. Counter for 2. This guy. I should play this guy. I had him in before. So the Slith was the one that I would normally. Yeah, I'll play this. Alright, alright. We just cut this guy. So. Five for 6. It's possible, Alpo. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I needed that Slith to never die, essentially. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Killed Dryad. That's clearly not right. Yeah, man. I won 4 of them when you were gone. You've been gone for fucking half an hour. Not an ideal situation. Should have probably attacked. Is this? Fire slice. Didn't work. No chance I should have done it when you said to. It's probably gonna die if he has a land. If he doesn't have a land, he's got 2 castable spells. Either way, I'm losing. Everybody see the loss? You guys want to ask how it happened again, or this and that? Everybody get to see it? I don't remember how I said it. It would make you laugh. I at least have the courtesy to laugh at me when I lose, or to make fun of me when I lose. Don't come back. I'm losing like every game anyways. Well, you don't have to like come back fucking 5 minutes after I lose and ask like how it happened and this and that. If you want to watch all the losses and pay attention and enjoy it, that's fine. You don't get to like not watch and then come back and then tee hee ha ha. We're not doing that. Well, you were not missed, K Killa. You were not missed. Time flies when you're having fun, though. I'm willing to sit here and just lose and accept it. And they can even kind of poke fun at me, but we gotta do it at least, like, when it's happening. That's all. That's all I ask. This guy. He even got me on this. Every play I make, I get got. It's crazy. Every play I make. Well, Kebab Penguin, I'm not asking for a miracle here. I mean, people want to watch. That's fine. Not everyone has to root for me. It's just, you know. Yeah, fool, Flage gets a counter. What is this motherfucker got? Pass the turn here. Instant sweeper is speed runs, guess. Wither. An amphibious down here. What is Oh, then he can adapt it, put this on it, have a whole fucking board of 3 creatures. I don't know why you would do that. Have colorless mana for this guy the next turn. I'd rather wipe my ass with my Slith than do what you wanted. Took away 3 creatures. Taste it, Tiger. I beat somebody. And that's not an excuse for losing either. I mean, that's not what I'm aiming for. I just want y'all to know, y'all been playing some fucking magic here. They just keep fucking dealing me the red card. There goes my harvester. I don't blame him. I let island. If I was throwing for content, I hope I'd at least throw a little slower. Because I didn't want to draw any more islands. Also, you can't cast Tune unless you fetch with this. And I didn't want to draw any more, so I fetched one. The very first thing I told you. I want a fucking dick in my ear about the same as I wanted a third island in this hand. I don't know why you don't agree with that. Maybe you like dicks in your ear. Wait, play another fucking 10 hours. Just lose everything I got. Everything but the fucking hole in my ass. Fucking rack them up. I haven't vaped in 2 weeks, you stupid motherfucker. You piece of shit deck. I had a candy tonight. I've been at a fucking game store, like there's no way I can go wake up on no sleep, go to a game store, come home, get on a stream, no candy, like that would be killing me. This is adult candy. This is at 27, and I'd much rather do my brain surge than deploy a 2/2 flyer. Can't imagine why you would. I didn't? Well, then I don't know. I probably should have then. I don't know. Oh, on this? No, I could have just done it at the end of the turn. But he might have played something else still. I wouldn't do it on this guy. I could have just done it at the end of the turn. The fuck? Yeah, that's fine. You want to give me $10? I don't care. Can't cycle. Block button doesn't get me paid. But I could have held. I forgot I had. Oh, these guys make colorless. Fuck that. You ain't gotta pay for that one. I haven't seen anybody lose any fucking money yet. J-Rab?
Cheered. X1000. Ban J-Rab for the night.
I thought you said the Blades guy. Alpolism, thank you for the cheer. I can't ban J-Rab for 10, though. What are you talking about? I wouldn't have agreed to 10 for J-Rab. J-Rab's worth way more than a tenner. I'm pretty sure he was here earlier. I thought he was. Well, you figure out what you want to do. You throw me another 5, I'll hit J-Rab. But if you hit queen, I'm not letting him back for JRAB later for 5.
Alphaism cheered.
What's his name for real? Is it DJRAB? I banned DJRAB, but I don't. Well, no, it didn't even work. Caps lock. I think it worked. Shit, that's. Oh, wait, I do have spawn. I have spawn. Spawn. This whole chat deserves a timeout, just about. There's very few people that don't deserve. Whatever. Fucking anything's for sale here. More than that. More than that, I think. No, it's 82 exactly. He's got a fetish. A band fetish. That would be me, Daisy. How about you? Who's yours? We got something in common. Over here thinking I had no worries. Game's actually losable. Very losable now. Didn't draw anything, really. Now, they need to have a good hand still. Not playing anything pre-combat. Of course, they could just have ways to protect this 6/6. A good one, too. Turning things around here. Who added you? I don't see any yet. play you can make. You play this as a land? Yesterday, I lost every fucking game I played yesterday. What color is this guy missing? Black, maybe? What am I doing? What I'm doing? This wasn't my best turn. Jesus. Best fucking raptor I've ever seen. It's a kill spell that takes 1 energy away and removes 4 land. This game has been very far from perfection. Very far from it. Dog Umbra. Ah, how did you guys know he had that? That's fucked up. Six. Doesn't really crush him, though. It kills his creature. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't know that it crushes him. He may not even cast it. I mean, I have to bait it with this, I think. He should have just played this thing, too. Yeah, I may should have just played Codal there. Would have been a 3-3, and I'm pretty much have to play it anyway. I don't know, Thunder, can we? only have 2 cards. Jesus Christ, nice order, by the way. I'm gonna lose. This guy. Got more in his hand, it looks like. I'm aware of what he missed. Needed a spell there. Pretty much any spell probably locks me up. Had 4 lands. Tune doesn't count, but I basically had twice as many spells as lands that were tuned in there. You know, I still have a chance, but I think if I just drew like Tempest Harvester there or something, I would have won. Chargebug, you know. I may not be able to just win if I draw Charge. Last turn Chargebug would have been real good. It's an aggressive line, but beats most of my stuff, I guess. I don't have a lot of ways to deal 1, so. I definitely do not have to win 1. I beat this guy. It still doesn't win me a box. Nesting her. Hippo deck. This guy's deck. It's like a jewel. A jewel. He probably has more removal, as yes. Pyro surfing in this idle deck. Please let me win this one. Well, why? I thought I could get the counter and the creature. Yeah. Cool. Oh, it's a 9. It's, okay, we're still cool. Still cool. Dude, I don't know. I'm just pressing buttons. He could have that hijack counter spell. mean, he's also just... He's at 2! Why wouldn't I? It's lethal threat! One out of 36 ain't bad.